Visiting 22nd ranked Arkansas Razorbacks, who have a 2-0 advantage so far in the series against the 8th ranked Alabama Crimson Tide. And Tate McGuire, 6'3", 215 out of Liberty, Missouri.
Another one of these arms that Arkansas at the hitters with, but he's a guy that they've moved up into the rotation. He can bunt, he can hit and run, he steals you a base, so there's a lot he can do in this 2-hole.
Unfortunately for the Tide,
he has been such a huge impact on this team.
Unfortunately for the Tide, he pops this one into foul territory, and a nice play down at third rounds out.
3 of his pitches that he's got a pretty good feel for, and that is his MO. You throw that pitch right there, that's his
payoff pitch. Paints the outside corner for a called third strike. That's twice. Scholarship money. You weren't talking about NIL money, which is now such a major part of
absolutely
it's a luxury. There's constant turnover as that one is lined to right by Hines, and it'll get down for a base hit. They're going to try to go first to third, actually from first to third, and doing so
that has that same feeling.
A ball and 2 strikes, line to right. That's going to drop in for a base hit. Holding up at second will be Hines. It'll be an RBI single for Andrew Purdy.
In the years past, just to get our team prepared for.
You're good. Double play ball there helps the Hogs get out of the jam. Coach on the season. Little chopper right side, and that's going to be off the glove of the Alabama first baseman Andrew Purdy.
If you were to talk to him about that play.
Another misplay by Alabama, so 2 that have been in the leather.
Great opportunity, probably have a bunt situation here.
Oh, man.
Oh, yes.
As big a mistake there by Arkansas. Instead, it's a fly ball to right field, but it's going to hang up. Settling under it once again for the Tide is Neal. He'll get it in as tagging from second and moving to third is Souza.
Pitches.
That one's hammered, and great play at second base. The fire to first in time for the out. What a job by Brennan Holt. 1-2, chopper down to third. And the throw is off the mark by Pompey, and that is going to be a break. The count is correct. Actually, it is. Forgive me, they had the hitter wrong. Hybrid, if I got to go that low. That one is belted down the left field line. Justin LeBron with a base hit that's going to score 1. Digging for third and sliding in safely on the play as LeBron gets to second.
And shined when he's gotten them.
Popped this one up, though, a mile high on the infield. Who wants it? They're not sure, and finally coming in to make the play is Pompey at third base. 6'3", just shy of 200 pounds, a senior that is obviously, when he is on, very, very tough to hit as the number.
After that, and he pops it up, and there you go. Let's see what we can go here. Look at that play.
Nice job defensively there, Coach. We'll let you get back to
nice play, and you get that first hitter out.
Hard hit ground ball by Jason Torres, and that's got to be huge, not only for the Tide, but for that young man.
Position players. And I feel like this is going to end this inning.
It is indeed. We'll let you come back to that thought.
He's just such a mature kid for a freshman, and he's had some outings this year where he sprayed the ball a little bit.
And able to claim it, but to see him bounce back as that one's hit off the end of the bat and drops in for just the second hit of the day, nonetheless, so effective.
He is really working he's really using all the plate, and then you get a weak swing on a 93-mile-an-hour fastball that can end the inning, and he gets the leadoff hitter with a punch out.
Little chopper right side, fielded by the first baseman, but anticipating the arrival of the second baseman, threw it ahead of him, got away, and Alabama with good base running from Brennan Holt. Man at second, 1 gone, 2-2, swung on and tipped, but held on to.
And now you're going to put LeBron on, which obviously is, and you got a freshman.
2 runners going, and a great jump for both men for Alabama. Oh, I was about to ask.
Yeah,
Would they walk him?
And you got Purdy coming up, who's
Right.
a lefty. So, again, another fresh. We got back-to-back freshmen in four-seamer.
Little chopper to the right side should get the Hogs out of it, and it does, as Bama leaves them loaded.
This league is you just have to get them whenever you can.
There's a fly ball hit to deep right center field, and that's going to get off the wall. Helfrich pulling in at second. No, he's going to dig for third. Here comes the throw. It's off the mark, and Helfrich with a one-out triple.
Church, you'd love to get a punch out in this situation.
Instead, you're going to get a line out to deep right field. New able to drill that one to right for the second out, but plenty deep enough to score the game's first run for the Razorbacks.
Gabe Gackle, this is one of their go-to guys. Been in the rotation. They decided to make the move for him to go to the pen. What's he going to come out me with? And then you see like that, it's going to be a lot of pitches like that.
Unbelievable play at second base by Souza, but the throw's not quite in time.
SEC, and as we look at this right here,
could be two. Phil was too good right there, as it provided a nice clean bounce home for the Tide. Base hit to right field by Bryce Fowler, as the top of the order is rolled back around for Alabama, and that one is lined towards center field, but it's going to stay in the air long enough for it to be tracked down by New. So the Hogs
stayed strong throughout this whole ball game, but now you're getting to that point as he sees that double down the line right here, possibly.
It will be two bases for Damian Ruiz. Swinging on the first pitch.
What a feather in his cap.
Just missed outside, and that's a heck of an at-bat from Malloy. 1-2. Grounded back up the middle, and that's going to get through for a base hit. One run will score, and we've got a tie ball game at 2 apiece. There's a swing and a miss and a huge strikeout for the Bama lefty. First time I've called his name. I didn't work yesterday's game. This is a grounder up the middle, fielded by LeBron. Steps on the bag, fires to first, and there's that double play ball that we were looking for. So the time, pretty awesome time, is that first pitch by Brady Neal is hammered into right field for a leadoff base hit for the Crimson Tide. Having his struggles lately, hammers that one down the line, and that is going to create trouble for the Hogs. It bounds around in the corner, and with nobody out, hone it in. Boy, reared back, and it was the slider.
Be key in this situation.
And there he gets it on 3 pitches. Vaughn goes down
The zone.
Tried to get him to chase, wouldn't do it. And they are loaded up.
Use that slider.
That was a fastball that's popped up. Shallow left, could be trouble, but coming in and making the play is Ruiz. The 3-0. Downstairs, ball 4. 2 out, they got him picked off. And then it's dropped. Vaughn dropped it, and that'll be an error on the Alabama first baseman, I believe. Chops this one inside the bag and down the line at first. It will score. The go-ahead run is Kojal will drop anchor at second with a 2-out RBI double.
Now he's got 2 strikes on him to do it.
And that one's going to hit the batter. Has given the Hogs a 3-2 advantage. Little chopper out to short. Gobbled up there, and the throw to first. Picked out nicely by Vaughn.
You look at McIlvain on for the 11th time. Look at the stellar ERA. You look at the strikeouts per innings pitched.
Could not connect with a fastball at 96.
Up, slider down and away. And there's that fastball to the top of the zone.
Checked his swing, but he went around. And 3 strikeouts from McIlvain. Get it done. Face Ashton Crowther. First pitch swinging, chops it over to the second baseman Holt, who fires to first in time.
To keep it right now, 3-2 game.
Swing and a miss as that one wound up around the shoe tops. A good job by Crowther to avoid any further damage. His name out there as well.
Yeah.
Biggest thing is his effectiveness resembles those two major leaguers as well, as he gets the leadoff man.
Career numbers at the University of Alabama have been such, as we look at that weak ground ball, but his numbers have been such to his 2 years that
Strikes. That one is hit well toward left, but the wind will keep it in the yard. The catch is made, and the series comes to a close. Alabama came into Friday riding an 18-game winning streak. That was the longest in Division I in terms of home game victories. But the Tide gets swept at Sewell-Thomas Stadium in Arkansas, busting out the brooms in T-Town for the first time since 2015.